This is the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, 116-94, a lot to like about that, a lot to like about the offensive efficiency. But defense was the story in the second half. Hold Newberry without a field goal for a 10-minute stretch. What'd you do to clamp down?
I thought, first of all, our guys did a good job in terms of listening to what our plan was. In fact, Sean Jones and Charles Clark, I sort of put the pressure on them to help formulate and actually to create our scout for this game after our last three games where it seemed like on some level there was a disconnect with our execution performance. Those guys did a masterful job of doing that, and then as coaches we added to it a little bit. But really the absolute the players themselves went out there today with great passion and great determination. And as you know, Cav, Newberry is an elite offensive team, and to know that we held them without a field goal for, you're saying 10 minutes, is unheard of. So I'm just proud of our guys and their determination to execute and stay focused.
On the flip of that, offensive efficiency was spectacular. Between Sean Jones, Sawyer Williams, and Charles Clark, they combined to go 34 of 38 from the field.
That's truly ridiculous. You've seen it out of Sawyer so many times that you take it for granted how hard it is to do that. Charles the same, and then you add a Sean in there. That's about as good as it gets, you know. And I'm very proud of those guys. One thing we talked about, you know, to be a good team, to be a team that wins consistently, home or road, but especially on the road, you've got to make sure that shot selection is a priority. And as you can see, our guys, we take 71 shots, 19 of those were threes. That's really wise, very wise, and I give the credit to the guys. I mean, the guys' decision making today was really, in my thoughts, maybe as good as it's been at any point this year.
You look at that and you speak to that toward the turnovers. Coughed it up 17 times in the first half. Yeah. A lot of those were dead ball, though. Yeah. Only 5 steals in the first half. Newberry didn't have a ton of points off turnovers. And even in the second half, a lot of turnovers late. But for the first 15 minutes of the second half, you only had 5 turnovers.
Right.
What did you do to calm that down a little bit?
Well, I think you know, we had our old guys knew what to expect down here. Our new guys, you can't simulate it. You can talk about it, you can show them tape, but it doesn't, until you actually go through it, you don't really know. So I think a lot of those first half turnovers were tied to just not really understanding how hard Dave Davis teams play, you know. And but as the game went on, I think our guys got more comfortable and were able to think fast and yet play slow. You know, think fast, play slow, and our new guys in particular did a much better job of that.
You talked about what the players did, but just how proud are you of these past 3 games, the frustrations that mounted from those to respond like this today?
I can't say enough, man. I mean, you and I talk every day, and multiple times a day, and so you know how excited I was about our preseason training, our scrimmage games, those first 4 games. And then you're feeling great about your team, and then you take not 1, not 2, but 3 straight losses, and in particular the last loss to a good Johnson C. Smith team. In my opinion, I didn't see that competitive sort of fire that I was seeing with our guys, and so you know we had a lot of discussion over the last few days about that, and tried to challenge our guys to come out and do the right thing. And as you see by evidence of the performance, they responded and came down here in a really tough place, a really tough situation, and responded. Now, at the half, the guys were saying that they had heard, you know, the other team staff saying, you know, we're going to wear them out. We're going to wear them out physically. The second half, we're going to wear them out physically. And I thought our kids showed a lot of resilience and determination to really not let that be the case.
How much of a credit is this to the strength and conditioning, the sports performance program that's in its first year here at Carson-Newman?
I think it's huge. You know, I think probably one of the best decisions that our institution, and in particular Alan Morgan, have made was bringing on Johnny Long, and then specifically with us, Thomas Collins. I think highly of those guys, and have gotten very close with Thomas, and and just really give him a lot of credit for the unity we have, for the physical toughness, for the commitment. So a lot of people get a lot of credit, and a lot of times fans don't necessarily know what the training methods are and what you put individuals in the team through to try to get them to become one. But I couldn't be happier with where we are with that process at this point.
All right, Chuck. Pleasure as always. Enjoying the week off before Queens on Saturday.
Thanks, Kev.